Hey guys, welcome to the second part of section 4, chapter 4. And what I want to do is show you how to edit a post as well as delete a post and have those functions available to us in the browser. So we have our index page here. If we click on a post, it takes us to the single post with the title, date, and text or body. What I want to do ultimately here is create an edit link and a delete link, and I want the edit link to take us to post/to/edit, and we'll have a form where we can actually update these fields or any fields that you would have in a resource. So the first thing that I want to do is create the actual link. So I want to do that in the show.html.erb, and this is in the posts folder. So if we go to MyRubyBlog app, views, and then into the posts folder, you should be opening show.html.erb, which is this. So I just want to add the edit link, and we're going to use the link to helper. So we just want to open up some tags, and don't forget the equal sign because we're going to be inserting into the page. So we just want to do link to, and then we want the link to just say edit post, and make sure that's in quotes, and then we'll do a comma, and then we just want to put in edit post path, and then we can close that up. So if we save this and reload here, we have an edit post link. Now if we click it, it's taken us to the correct URL, but we don't have a form yet. So if we go back to your views folder, views, posts, and then edit, and this is what we're seeing here. It's just a heading, there's no form to add anything. So what we need to do now is add the actual form. Actually, before we go and edit our form or create our form, I want to go into the controller. So if we go into app controllers, post controller, we want to go to the edit action, and here right now we just need to put pretty much the same thing as we have for show. This will grab all the post fields for us, so just put that in there for now and save that. Now we'll go to the edit form and we'll create the form. We can actually go into the new. If you go to app, views, posts, and then the new HTML file, we can just copy this because it's going to be the same form, and then paste that into the edit posts. Just change the heading. So, alright, so let's look at this form. There's nothing, all we really have to do here is just change the submit text to update post. So that looks good. If we save this, and then we go back to post/whatever number, whatever ID, and then /edit, and we reload, here's our form. And you can see it's pre-filled with the fields. Even the category select box is chosen, and this is really awesome, because if you were to use PHP or another scripting language, you'd have to manually code in the SQL to be able to display the fields like this. So if we go back, actually, let's put a go back button on this page. So if we go to the edit.html.erb, down at the bottom, we can do open some tags, and we'll have a link to, we'll call this, we'll just say go back, and comma, and then we'll just have post path, and then close the tags up and save that, and then reload here, and we click this go back, actually that takes us to well, yeah, actually that's what I want it to do, because we go back to the actual post. I think we should also, well, no, never mind, we won't do that yet. So let's test this and make sure that it's actually working. So instead of this our second post, let's actually just put second 2ND in there just to make sure. And then if we click update post, template is missing. I'm sorry, we didn't even configure the update action yet. It's not doing it can't do anything. We need to go to the controller, and down in the update section we want to first define the post variable just like we did in edit. So just copy and paste that, and we also need to add an if statement, and we're going to say if the post was updated, then redirect us along with a notice, and then if it's not, then just re-render the edit form. So let's say if post dot, now if you remember when we did the console, I think it was chapter 3, we did all these methods, the find, the dot new, and if you remember we did the update attributes. So we're going to say if update attributes, and this makes it so that it will automatically update it in the database as well. So, and we just want to pass a argument. We just want to say params post. So if the post is in fact updated, we want to get redirected to the standard, just the post path. And then let's put a comma, and we'll add a notice, which we talked about, flash notices and messages, and we actually coded it in our layout so that it'll display. And the notice will just say your post has been updated. Make sure that's in quotes, and then we're going to put in else. So, and then we'll just end it. And so it's saying if it's updated, redirect. If not, then we want to render edit, the edit view. Actually, that should be lowercase. So that should work. Let's save it, and let's reload our form. Change this to 2ND just to make sure it actually got updated. We can even change the category, and if we click update post, it says your post has been updated, and you can see it's changed. So that's the updating and the edit and update action for Rails. So it's working pretty good so far. So now what I want to do is show you the destroy action. So let's go back into our controller, and down at the bottom we have the destroy action. And what we want to do here is, again, we want to find it. We want to find the post we're dealing with, so just copy, paste that in there. And next, all we need to do here is do post.destroy. Very simple. And then we'll do a redirect. We'll redirect to post path, not post. Let's plural post path. So post path with the S, just it'll take us back here. The main blog role, or whatever you want to call it, and then the post path without the S is just the singular post. We don't want to be redirected to the post path because it's going to be gone. It's going to be deleted, so we don't want to go there. And then we'll just put a notice in here as well, and we'll just say your post has been deleted. And that should do it for the controller. So let's save this. Now we gotta go put a link. I want to put it right next to the edit post link. So if we go to show, let's just add a pipe here to separate the two links. And let's see, for the link, let's open some tags again. So we'll do link to, and we'll name the link, it'll just say delete. And here we want to put just the @ sign and then post. And we also want to we can confirm this. We can make it so that when they click delete, we'll have a pop-up that says, are you sure you want to delete this? Because we don't want to just have a link that they could accidentally hit and just the post just goes away. So we do that with the symbol confirm, and this is a hash. So here we just need to put in, are you sure you want to delete? Okay, so that should be good. What else? Oh, we need to pass in the method, which is delete. That's a hash as well. You want to use the delete symbol, so use the colon. Space that out, and this should be good. Let's save it and check it out. So now we have our delete link. Let's see. I don't want to delete. Let's delete the 4th post. So you can see it says, are you sure you want to delete? Click OK, and it takes us back to the main post area, and it gives us a message, and you can no longer see it because it's deleted. It's gone from the database. So we made some really good progress this chapter. We did CRUD, create, read, update, and delete. So we have our initial CRUD methods, but what I want to do is I don't want to use the system to actually update posts and categories. What I want to use is something called Active Admin, which is it's a gem or a plugin, if you will, for Rails that will give us an admin area that we can log into and create and update and delete posts. So I think we'll start that in the next chapter. So stay tuned.